children, in Unit 18, Organization of Tissue, let us see animal tissue in this video. Animal cells are grouped together to form animal tissue. These tissue vary in their structure, function and origin. What are tissue? Collection of cells having similar structure and performing a common physiological function is called tissue. The study of tissue is known as histology. Tissues are of two types, simple tissue and compound tissue. Simple tissue, a group of cells that are similar in origin, form, structure and work together to perform a specific function. Compound tissues are group of cells different in their structure and function but coordinate to perform a specific function. Animal tissue can be grouped into four basic types on the basis of their structure and function. They are connective tissue, epithelial tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissue. Now let us see epithelial tissue. It is the simplest tissue composed of one or more layers of cell covering the external surface of the body and internal organs. The cells are arranged very close to each other with less extracellular material. Epithelial cells lie on a non-cellular basement membrane. The epithelial tissue generally lacks blood vessels. The epithelium is separated by the underlying connective tissue which provides it with nutrient. There are two types of epithelial tissue, simple epithelium and compound epithelium. Now let us see the functions of epithelial tissue. The skin, which forms the outer covering of the body, protects the underlying cells from drying, injury and microbial infections. They help in absorption of water and nutrients. They are involved in elimination of waste product. Some epithelial tissue perform secretory function, that is secretion of sweat, saliva, mucus and enzyme. Do you know epithelial tissue present in lotus leaf function as a waterproof membrane? Now let us pass on to simple epithelium. Simple epithelium is an epithelial tissue made up of only one layer of epithelial cells. These cells are in direct contact with the basement membrane, and often the layer underneath the basement membrane is a connective tissue. Simple tissue are of many types. They are squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium, ciliated epithelium and glandular epithelium. First we will see the squamous epithelium. It is made up of thin flat cell with prominent nuclei. These cells have irregular boundaries and bind with neighboring cells. The squamous epithelium is also known as pavement membrane, which form delicate lining of buccal cavity, alveoli of lungs, proximal tubule of kidneys, and covering of the skin and tongue. It protects the body from mechanical injury, drying, and invasion of germs. Next we pass on to cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal epithelium is composed of single layer of cubical cells. The nucleus is round and lies in the center. This tissue is present in the thyroid vesicles, salivary gland, sweat gland, and exocrine pancreas. It is found in the intestine of tubular part of the nephron, that is kidney tubules, as microvilli that increase the absorptive surface area. Their main function is secretion and absorption. Now let us pass on to columnar epithelium. It is composed of a single layer of slender, elongated and pillar-like cells. Their nuclei are located at the base. It is found lining the stomach, gallbladder, bile duct, small intestine, colon, oviduct, and also forms the mucous membrane. They are mainly involved in secretion and absorption. Next one is ciliated epithelium. Certain columnar cells bear numerous delicate hair-like outgrowth called cilia and are called ciliated epithelium. Their function is to move particles or mucus in a specific direction over the epithelium. It is seen in the trachea of windpipe, bronchioles of respiratory tract, kidney tubules, and fallopian tubes of oviduct. The last epithelium is the glandular epithelium. Epithelial cells are often modified to form specialized gland cells which secrete chemical substance at the epithelial surface. This lined the gastric gland, pancreatic tubules, and intestinal glands. Now, let us pass on to compound epithelium. Compound epithelium consists of more than one layer of cells and gives a stratified appearance. Hence, they are also known as stratified epithelial cells. The main function of this epithelium is to give protection to the underlying tissue against mechanical and chemical stress. They also cover the dry surface of the skin, the moist surface of the buccal cavity and pharynx. Children, I hope that you now came to know about animal tissue. Let us see in the next video. Until then, goodbye.